This week I wanted to make a recipe that I get asked a lot about. A survey in my Facebook group also showed a lot of ladies wanting to learn how to make this. So today I'm going to show you my favorite nut milk recipe. Now I don't do dairy because of the effect that it has on me. There's a lot of research out there saying that dairy causes, amongst other things, acne and inflammation in the body. So I like to stay away from it because I have noticed the change that it has on my skin. So I encourage you to see how it works for you, but this recipe has really helped me wean myself off of dairy. Now I'm not a tea drinker, but I will have this cashew milk in my tea and it's working out really great for me. So give it a try and see how it works out for you. Now you can always go out and buy cashew milk from the stores, but usually the cashew milk that you find in stores have a lot of added sugar, and even the cleanest ones out there tend to have cane sugar as well as carrageenan, which is an additive to give it shelf life and to emulsify the milk and keep it shelf stable, but it's really not good for you. It's a known carcinogen, which means it can cause cancer. So you want to stay away from carrageenan and you want to stay away from added sugars. We tend to be ingesting way too much added sugar in our diet, and sugar, as you know, causes inflammation. Inflammation is the root cause of many chronic illnesses such as diabetes, obesity, cancer, and even neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson. There are many different recipes out there, but this is how I take my cashew milk, how I like to use the cashew milk in my recipes. So let's get started. So I have some pre-soaked cashews that I soaked overnight. You need at least 6 to 7 hours to soak your cashews. This removes all the coating and makes it softer and easily digestible. You need maple syrup. I have about 2 tablespoons here. You can even put a date, a meshdoul date is really great inside the cashew milk. It gives a slight sweetness to the cashew milk, which I really like. And I like to add a pinch of salt and about 3 to 4 cups of water, filtered, pure filtered water. Now there are many different versions of the cashew milk recipe online, but this is what I have found to really work for me because I like to put my cashew milk in my tea and many different recipes. So I like to leave it plain. You can add vanilla too if you want, but this is how I found the balance in my cashew milk. So first of all, take a high-speed blender, and now I have a cup of cashews here. Add that to your blender. Add 3 cups of water. Play with how much you like in your cashew milk, how thick you want it. I like mine a little bit creamier, so I just have about 3 cups in there. And in goes my maple syrup. Like I said, you can add any sweetener you wish. Maple syrup, honey, or a date will do just fine as well. And just to bring out the flavors, I like to add a pinch of pink salt. And that's it. All right, so the cashew milk is all ready to be bottled up. This is how I like to store it. Simply get a recycled bottle, get lots of cute little bottles, and just pour it into the bottle, and it's ready to go for your tea, your smoothie. And I'll show you a quick chia seed pudding recipe that I love to make and something I get asked about as well. And this will give you around 3 to 4 cups of cashew milk. So the thing I like about cashew milk, unlike almond milk, you don't really need nut milk bag or anything. You can just simply use the whole thing. The cashews get nicely blended up with the water, and it makes for a much creamier milk. So this is gonna go in the refrigerator for me for the week. And let me show you a quick couple of recipes that you can use your cashew milk in. So start with your chia seeds. Now I like to keep my chia seeds in the refrigerator so that they store well and puff up. So I have 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Add to that a tablespoon of maple syrup. And a cup of the cashew milk. And stir it all up. Now make sure you stir it up real well because chia seed tends to settle at the bottom. So you want to make sure you've stirred it all up. And even just give it a little shake once you have the cap firmly on. Just give it a shake. Chia pudding is a great breakfast, even dessert, and it just feels more like an indulgence rather than something that's really good for you. Chia seeds are great for beating inflammation. They're a great source of protein, and they just fill you up. I don't feel like eating, like if I'll eat breakfast at around 9 o'clock, I'm still not hungry at 1. So I really love to have this as a breakfast. Once you're ready to eat, I have one from when I made it the other day. So this is what it'll look like. It's basically just gelled up like a pudding. So for the next recipe, we have our cup of cashew milk. In that, we will add a couple of bunches of spinach. So this is my son Sami's favorite green smoothie. And you just blend up first the greens with your cashew milk. Just to get everything mixed up. So once your greens and the cashew milk is all blended up, add your frozen fruit. We have some strawberries and blueberries and about half a banana. So it's always a good idea to have some frozen fruit to give it that thick creaminess. To this, I like to add some superfoods as well, just to boost the nutritional value of my smoothies. And so I have some flax seed, and the kids like it a tiny bit sweeter. So for me, the banana is enough as sweetness, but my kids like some honey in there. So the smoothie's ready. You can add some crushed ice to this to make it, chill it a little bit more. I had my frozen fruit, and I have the recipe in comments. So make sure you try this out and let me know how you like it. So that's your second recipe with cashew milk. And the third way I like to have my cashew milk is in my tea. It's an acquired taste. But since I know that dairy doesn't suit me, I'll just put cashew milk in my tea, and it works really well. So there you have it, the 3 ways I like to enjoy my cashew milk. I hope you guys will give this recipe a try. And if you do, let me know how you like it. Take pictures, tag me on Instagram, and comment below how you enjoy your cashew milk. All right guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.